Ìràwọ̀ Yorùbá ni mí.
Mo dé.
Ìràwọ̀ Yorùbá ni mí.
Mo dé.
Olùkọ́ Yorùbá ni mí.
Mo dé.
Ẹ̀kọ́ Yorùbá
Ni mo gbé dé. Mo dé.
Mo dé tijọ́.
Mo dé.
Mo dé torin.
Mo dé.
Mo dé tìlù.
Mo dé. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi dé òwe.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Ìràwọ̀ Yorùbá ni mí. Welcome to Ìràwọ̀ Yorùbá ni mí. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ó kọjá, mo kọ́ yín ní ẹ̀kọ́ kejì apá kẹfà tí àkọlé rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ irú ẹ̀yà fáwẹ́lì èdè Yorùbá. Last week, I taught you Lesson 2, Part 6, titled Types of Yoruba Language Vowels. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, mo máa kọ́ yín ní ẹ̀kọ́ kejì apá keje tí àkọlé rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ irú ẹ̀yà kọ́nsọ́náǹtì èdè Yorùbá. This week, I shall teach you Lesson 2, Part 7, titled Types of Yoruba Language Consonants. Ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ. This means come along with me. There are 25 Yoruba language alphabets. Out of these alphabets, 18 are consonants, while 7 are oral vowels. Please watch Lesson 2 classes from the beginning to understand this class. What are the classifications of these 18 consonants? Types of Yoruba language consonants. According to Ìràwọ̀ Yorùbá ni mí, there are 7 classifications of Yoruba language consonants. They are 1. Plosive consonants. These are 6 in number. They are the voiceless plosive consonants and the voiced plosive consonants. The voiceless plosive consonants are P, T, Ki. Why are P, T, Ki voiceless consonants in Yoruba even though we can hear them? It is because they are produced without chord vibration. Secondly, the sound comes only from air pressure and release and not from your voice box. This is how to test this. You can see the picture on the slide. Simply copy what you can see the lady doing. Put your fingers on your throat. That is maybe your index finger and your middle finger. Say P, T, Ki. Again, P, T, Ki. Do you feel any vibration? Your answer ought to be no, because these are voiceless consonants. Now try to pronounce the voiced consonants. B, D, G, B, D, G. You will feel vibrations on your throat. This is because these consonants are voiced consonants. Other types of Yoruba language consonants are 2. Nasal and syllabic consonants. These are 2 in number. They are mi and ni. These sounds are produced with airflow passing through the nose. So, anytime you hear or read the word nasal, just know that it has to do with your nose. Syllabic consonants are consonants that can stand on their own so that we will be able to affix tonal marks on them. When I taught you vowels, I taught you that vowels are the alphabets on which we affix tonal marks in the Yoruba language. Tonal marks help us to identify words and help us to pronounce words properly. So when we get to syllables and tonal marks, I shall expatiate further on this topic. In fact, on this slide, I shall briefly explain it. Let us go ahead with the types of consonants. So we have number three, pre-nasalized plosive consonants. This is one in number. It is pronounced as B, B. The sound starts with a nasal quality before a plosive release. Number four, fricative consonants. These are four in number. They are fi, si, shi, he. These are produced with a partial obstruction of airflow, which creates friction. Once again, fi, si, she, he. Did you notice the friction? 5. Approximant consonants. These are three in number. They are we, ye, ji. These are produced with minimal obstruction of airflow. You will notice that as you pronounce each of these three consonants, your mouth is moving from the front to both sides of your mouth at the same time. Let us try it one more time. We, ye, ji. 6. Trilled consonants. This is one in number. This is letter ri. As you pronounce it, you roll your tongue. Even when you pronounce it in the English language, you pronounce it as R, you will still need to roll your tongue. In the Yoruba language, we pronounce it as ri. Our tongue is still rolling. 7. Alveolar lateral consonants. This is one in number. This is letter li. This is produced with airflow along the sides of the tongue. Li. Nasal and syllabic consonants. These are mi and ni. In a previous slide, I mentioned that I was going to come back to these two consonants. This is because mi and ni are the most important consonants in the Yoruba language. Why? It is because they help us to categorize words into syllables. They also help us to affix tonal marks on words. Tonal marks are important in the Yoruba language because they help us to read, speak, and write the Yoruba language properly. Now, let us look at the left-hand side where we will see the letter mi. We will deal with the letter mi, then we will now go to letter ni in the next slide. So, mi is now written in the low tone as do. If you check out the first mi, you will see that there is a tonal mark on it, which comes from the top left-hand side to the bottom right-hand side. This is pronounced as do, do. That is me, me. Then we move on to the second mi, which is the middle tone. It is pronounced as re, re. In the Yoruba language, there is no need to affix a tonal mark on the middle tone. So we just leave the tonal mark out, leave it blank. And so anytime you see a word or you see a vowel or a syllabic consonant without a tonal mark, just know that it is the middle tone. Looking at the third mi, that is the high tone. It moves from the bottom left-hand side to the top right hand side. This is pronounced as me, me. So the me is pronounced as me in high tone. Àpẹẹrẹ, examples. Let us look at the example of the low tone. Me, me. Ǹbá ti wá, ǹbá ti wá. Do mi re mi, do mi re mi. This means I should have come. The next example is re, that is me, me. There is no tonal mark on it because it is the middle tone. Ẹ bá ń bí, ẹ bá ń bí. Re mi, re mi. This means help me ask him or her. Then we have the me in the high tone. Ọlọ́run ní ń bẹ. Ọlọ́run ní ń bẹ. This means God is existing. Nasal and syllabic consonants. These are me and ni. On the previous slide, I analyzed the consonant me. Now I will analyze the consonant ni. On your left-hand side, we can see the consonant ni in three places. The first one has a tonal mark coming from the top left-hand side to the bottom right-hand side. This is the low tone, pronounced as do, do. So the ni will be pronounced as ni, ni. The next one, we have the middle tone, pronounced as re, re. Like I said, in the Yoruba language, there is no need to affix the re tonal mark on any word. So we leave the ni blank. There is no tonal mark on it, but we shall pronounce it as ni, re, ni. The third one is the high tone, which is pronounced as me, me. That is ni, ni. Àpẹẹrẹ, examples. Ni plus ni. I had to put these two consonants with different tones together because the word that I want to use as an example has a combination of both consonants. This is consonanti, consonanti. One more time. Consonanti. I have underlined the consonants that are standing alone. And that is one of the characteristics of syllabic consonants. They can stand on their own. Let us listen slowly. Consonanti. One more time. That standing on its own. Consonanti. This means consonant. If you check properly, you will see that there's ni and a between so and t. That is because that particular ni is joined together with a. It is not standing alone. So that is not part of what we are looking at. That ni and a are together. So that one is not a syllabic consonant in that scenario. When we get to syllables, I shall explain it better. So the next one is the next àpẹẹrẹ is that is re, n ó lọ, n ó lọ. That is in the middle tone. I shall go. Iṣẹ́ àmúrelé, homework. 1. How many consonants are there in the Yoruba language? List them. 2. How many classifications of Yoruba consonants do we have? Name them. 3. How many nasal and syllabic consonants do we have? Why are they important to the use of the Yoruba tonal marks? Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ó ń bọ̀, mo máa kọ́ yín ní ẹ̀kọ́ kejì apá kẹjọ tí àkọlé rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ orin álífábẹ́ẹ̀tì èdè Yorùbá. Next week, I shall teach you Lesson 2, Part 8, titled Yoruba Alphabet Song. Finally, I'll be teaching you a song. Do not miss my next class. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Irawo Yorubanimi. Also, like and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Irawo Yorubanimi. Share, share, share. Thank you. Odigba. Bye for now. I remain Irawo Yorubanimi.